Hey guys, it's SL Bushwagger66. This is another maintenance video on the Smart Parts NXT Shocker. This is the '08 version, but this works with the '08 and '09 or '07. They're pretty much all similar. So today we're going to be discussing lubrication and maintenance of the bolt. So first off, what you're going to do is deconnect your macroline hose by simply pressing in the those little things on the side there. I'm not sure what you're going to call them. Then what I like to do, as I always do, is remove my regulator. Just makes your gun smaller, easier to work on, less parts to look after. Okay, so now you have your gun nice and small. There's nothing to get in the way. And what you're going to do is grab your Allen wrench, and this right here is a bolt-out back design made by Smart Parts. Almost all of their guns have it now. The Vibe, the Ion XE, their Impulse, pretty much everything. Let's see, a little bit too small with this one. Too big. Get the right Allen wrench. Oh, still too small. Too big. Hold on, let me get the right Allen wrench here. There we go. Okay, so now you're just gonna unscrew your back cap. Okay, so once it's unscrewed, you can slide the bolt out. And to get the remnants of the bolt in here, there's more parts of the bolt. What you're gonna do is get a pencil or a pen or a barrel squeegee or something that is light and plastic, so you can push all the bolt pieces out. Just gonna push it in the barrel breech and just push it out like so. Get the pen out of there. Okay, and there is the complete inside of the Shocker NXT. Okay, and you can stick a barrel squeegee in there or a pod cleaners; those work well, and you can completely swab all that out. Now this right here is the bolt. Okay, this is the complete bolt. This, all right. And what you want to do is just take it apart. Okay, 3-piece bolt. Alright, so now what you're going to do is just wipe it down, because the bolts can get very dirty. Okay, so you're just going to wipe it down with a soft cloth, like so. Just wipe all the pieces off gently. Just clean all that, all the paint or old lubrication off. Okay, so now what you're going to do is get your tube of sleek lubricant, or Shocker lube, and just not a lot of lubrication. Spool valves, as I always say, the less lube the better, okay? Because if you put too much lubrication, lube tends to shoot out through the bolt holes and into your barrel, okay? And that can cause the balls to curve and hook, which is definitely a downside of spool valves, but they are much quieter. So what you're going to do is just lubricate all the moving parts, the O-rings. Get the O-rings really well. As you see, I'm not using an excessive amount of lubrication. I'm just using very, very little, just to get the O-rings, maybe a tad around the bolt to make it move better. All right, here. Okay, so now what you're going to do, now that you have your bolt nice and lubricated, you don't want big gloppy areas. If you see one, you just want to spread it out a little bit with your finger. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to reassemble your bolt. Okay. Okay, here's your bolt. Now you're going to slide it back into the gun. And before you do this, I recommend taking a small, tiny bit of lube and just lubricating inside of the gun, just so your bolt slides in easier and with less trouble. So here's just what it looks like. Once again, overall shot. Okay, everything just slides in nice and easy. Now you're gonna put a little bit of pressure on the back cap while screwing it in, so until it catches, and as you see, it screws in. Okay, so there you go. You've just maintained your bolt and lubricated it. So now your gun should be working beautifully. Okay, but now some other parts that I would recommend lubricating is your regulator. Okay, see these threads? You should lubricate the threads on your gun, okay, and on your lubricator. So what you're going to do is take, once again, a small bit of lube and just get the O-rings and the threads on here. I will make another video taking apart the regulator because that takes a really long time. It's like reverse threaded and stuff, and it's just a pain. So I'll make another video on that. You're going to screw your regulator back into the gun. Then what other things you should clean is your tank threads, your ASA threads. You want to get inside here and just clean it out because these get unbelievably filthy. See, look at that. From leftover lube and dirt. Okay. Oh, yeah. You also have to clean out your barrel threads, all right? Those also get pretty disgusting and filthy. Okay. Then you're going to lubricate your tank threads, okay? Just makes your tank slide in easier. It doesn't make it squeak. Doesn't really require force to put your tank in. So that's a good thing. Okay, now as you see here off to the side, I have a All-American barrel system. Okay, I have the All-American back, 14-inch tip, and a 18-inch tip. Okay, what you're gonna do is lubricate all the threads on this gun, or on the barrel system. Okay, so you're just gonna lubricate around the barrel tips. You see, get the O-rings pretty well. This just ensures the barrels will slide or screw in easier and doesn't squeak, you know. Okay, get it around barrel threads. Okay, so now that's pretty much everything you have to lubricate, or I recommend lubricating. Other things are not completely necessary. So you're just gonna reconnect your macro line and screw in your barrel. Let's go with 18-inch. Haha. Okay. Okay, see? Slides in, does not squeak. Nice and tight seal. And there you go. Huge barrel. Okay, so that is lubrication and barrel maintenance for the Smart Parts Shocker NXT.